The Albanian gangs have been on the rise in the UK and Europe, and they seem to be getting a lot of support from an unexpected source, the middle class. But why are they turning to organized crime, and what are the consequences of their actions? The answer might surprise you. Be ready to dive into today's video to know how they are rising and getting funded by the middle class. And don't forget to subscribe for more information. Here we begin. If you are hanging around in the streets of the UK, some guys stand in the corner, showing off money and wearing designed clothes, often find giving some white powder to the people. These are none other than the Albanian gangs. Day by day, crime rates are increasing. Also, the narcotic mafias are expanding their empire. Among many mafia gangs, you might hear about this gang numerous times. So yes, recently the name of the Albanian gang repeated on social media and among the masses of the United Kingdom. It is popularly known as an Albanian organized crime group. The Albanian Mafia is known for its involvement in the Balkan drug trade, particularly in the trafficking of heroin, and has a significant presence in Europe and the US. However, it is important to note that not all Albanians are involved in organized crime, and it would be unfair to associate an entire ethnic group with criminal activities. Sometimes questions arise, why is this gang getting so much popularity? There are several reasons why the Albanian Mafia has become a notable criminal group. First, Albania is located at a strategic crossroads between Europe and Asia, making it a prime location for smuggling routes. Also, Albania has a history of political instability and weak law enforcement, allowing organized crime to thrive. Furthermore, the Albanian Mafia has established strong connections with other criminal groups, such as the Italian Mafia and the Russian Mafia, which has helped to expand their criminal operations and increase their power. However, it's important to remember that organized crime is a serious problem that harms communities and individuals. Therefore, law enforcement agencies must work together to combat these criminal activities to bring those responsible to justice. This gang group has been known to operate in various parts of Europe and has been linked to various criminal activities such as drug trafficking, human trafficking, and money laundering. In addition, some individuals from the middle class may unwittingly contribute to the activities of these groups through their involvement in illicit activities, such as purchasing drugs or engaging in illegal gambling. Addressing the root causes of organized crime such as poverty, lack of economic opportunities, and corruption is crucial to effectively combat it. It is not solely the responsibility of the middle class to solve this issue, but rather a collective effort from society as a whole, including law enforcement agencies and policymakers. The Albanian Mafia has been making headlines in recent years for their expansion into the UK drug market and their reputation for ruthless tactics and violence. But how did this group come to be so influential in the world of organized crime? It all started in the 1990s, when Albania became a major source of cannabis cultivation and trafficking and a transit point for heroin trafficking from the Middle East to Western Europe. The Albanian Mafia quickly became involved in these activities and gained a reputation for their brutality and willingness to use violence to achieve their goals. One of the hallmarks of the Albanian Mafia is their tightly knit organizational structure. Members of the group are typically recruited from within the Albanian community and often have familial ties to other members. This structure has allowed the group to maintain a high level of cohesion and discipline, which has contributed to their success in the drug trade. Today, an estimated 47,000 Albanians live in the UK, which has helped expand the group's network and influence in the country. In addition, the UK drug market is one of the most lucrative in Europe, making it an attractive target for the Albanian Mafia's expansion efforts. To increase their power and reach, the Albanian Mafia has adopted new tactics, including the use of home deliveries to sell drugs directly to consumers. Customers can place orders for drugs online and have them delivered to their doorstep within minutes, making the process of buying drugs as easy as ordering a pizza. This tactic has been particularly effective with middle-class drug addicts, who are often willing to pay a premium for the convenience of home delivery. Despite efforts by law enforcement to crack down on the Albanian Mafia's activities, the group continues to expand its operations in the UK and elsewhere in Europe. As long as there is demand for drugs and profits to be made, it seems likely that the Albanian Mafia will continue to be a major player in the world of organized crime. Surprisingly, the Albanian is giving delivery service to the people 24/7. Now it seems like I'm ordering some daily base items. How a gang successfully delivers drug door-to-door is a huge surprise for the world. However, middle-class men are supporting these gangs by purchasing drugs. But this is not all. You might wonder if the real master of the game is not present in the UK. He is in Ecuador and fighting for his monopoly in the narcotic market from mobsters. The real king of the drug world is Dritan Rexepi. He is also known as the king of cocaine. Are you wondering how the market of cocaine is expanding in the UK? The powder cocaine market in England and Wales is around 2 billion euros with regular drug users. This huge market is owned by the Albanian gang, and most of the families who get used to these drugs are middle class. The Albanian Mafia has gained a reputation for its extreme violence and ruthless tactics, making it one of the most feared criminal organizations in the world. Despite efforts by law enforcement to dismantle the group, the Albanian Mafia continues to operate and expand its influence globally. But not only this helps to raise the Mafia, and Rouge agents are founded to fund this gang of drug dealers. The rogue agent of the UK got red-handed for funding Albanian secret services. This secret service unit is often founded on fighting and organized crimes related to fighting. They are using gangsters' higher intelligence to organize such crimes. The shocking disclosures were reached after Prime Minister Rishi Sunak previous month vowed to fork out more to fight illegal migration and organized crime from Albania. Another significant gain in the rise of the Albanian gang is the last few months of supervision in cops' activities. Albanian gangs gained power because they put surveillance on police in the UK with the help of cameras on the streets. For the last few months, Albanian has been overseeing the app activities in various parts of the UK. As a result, the police found more than 40,000 cameras placed illegally on the streets. Also, the Albanian gang is recruiting new members in their mafia world so that they can have a better grip on the drug industry. In 2022, for the third time, a huge number of people were found crossing the sea boundaries illegally. The people living in the asylum are joining these groups. These peoples are not financially strong and don't have any good source to earn their livelihood. This indirectly caused an increase in the crime rate and the rise of Albanian gangs. So the Albanian gang's influence is on the rise in the UK, not just in the drug trade but also in arms trafficking. This rise in power can be attributed to the support of the middle class, who are funding their activities by purchasing drugs at high rates. This financial support has allowed the gang to expand their operations and gain more control in the drug market. However, the consequences of this trend are concerning as the Albanian Mafia is becoming stronger and more difficult to regulate. Their hierarchical structure and tight-knit organizational culture make it challenging for law enforcement to dismantle their operations. Do you think the government must take action to address this issue and prevent further expansion of organized crime? What do you think of their rise? Comment below, and for more such informative videos, subscribe to our channel. See you soon.